Well, Kevin Durant remains a Brooklyn Net for now, following his trade request. Two longtime NBA reporters believe they have some intel that tells them maybe, just maybe, there could be something to this Kevin Durant back to the Warriors rumor. Brian Windhorst was recently a guest on the Dan Patrick Show, and he said, first off, I think that the Warriors always believe in open throttle. The Warriors have shown that they don't care what they spend. They spend a lot of money this year on this team, and the Warriors have shown that they aren't afraid to do it. They went out and got Durant in the first place in 2016. This is the way they go about it. And then Rick Bucher on First Things First said, I was in Las Vegas last week for Summer League, and someone from KD's camp told me that Steph Curry was among the stars around the league who had reached out to KD to find out exactly what he was thinking. The point being made that Steph would not be opposed to KD in spite of the way things ended. KD coming back to the Warriors as a potential. Rick Bucher went on to say Steph Curry's main focus is getting the ring number 5 and surpassing by LeBron James in that department, and maybe, just maybe, in a lot of people's minds of who was a better basketball player. Not me, but I'm just saying, maybe, just maybe, it muddles the waters. If Steph is able to get the ring 5 or ring 6, who knows? Listen, here are my quick thoughts on Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors rumors. I have to take them serious because there's more traction to a Kevin Durant to Golden State thing today in 2022 than it was back in 2016. Like, if you remember back in 16, that came out of left field. I thought KD was going to like Boston or somewhere else. In no world did I imagine KD was going to end up in Golden State and pretty much torture the NBA. I still, to this day, have never seen a better team than Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. They were just unbeatable. I'm talking about with my two eyes. I understand the Lakers were great. I was a kid when they were playing basketball. I'm just not 100% sure the Lakers would have been able to do anything with that Warriors team back around 16, 17, 18. They were phenomenal, all right? I know Chicago Bulls were phenomenal with Mike and Scottie. I wasn't around for then. I saw that Golden State Warriors regime with Kevin Durant. They were unbeatable. All right, period. They were unbeatable. And if we're looking at Kevin Durant's track record, he has a history of doing things that maybe other people would not do. It seems like he's battling with himself internally over, do I care about my legacy or do I not care about my legacy? I've seen some tweets of recent from KD in which he's now tweeting out, asking his followers on social media, what have you done to add to your legacy today? That's like a thing. I think he's trolling sports broadcasters all over and commentators who call out him and his legacy. So now he's asking, what do you do? What have you done for your legacy today? So I think KD's a guy that has a lot of mental demons and battles that he's facing. Obviously, everybody's got their own thing going on, but everybody's also not sitting on $400 or $500 million while they're dealing with their own things like KD. He's clearly battling some demons. He's a rich man. He has enough money for him, his kids. Now it's all about how does he want to finish his career and what way does he want to finish his career. And if you're asking me, would I be dumbfounded if KD said, you know what, I was wrong, Golden State. I couldn't do it without y'all. Take me back, just to kind of ruin the league, and they'll immediately be the favorites to win for the next 3-4 years if they were to get KD back. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't rule it out. The Warriors, to me, got one of the best packages out there. I think Golden State's got a way better package than Miami. Even before the Suns matched the DeAndre Ayton offer, I thought the Warriors had a better package than the Phoenix Suns, even if it included DeAndre Ayton. I think look around the league. What team has a better package than James Wiseman, who I don't love, but I think he's going to be a 15-8 guy bare minimum, even if he's not the impactful player like Evan Mobley. At the size that he is, he's going to be able to get buckets in the NBA. With the agility that he's got, he'll get a bucket at some point down the line. Jonathan Kuminga, I think, is an absolute stud. And if you're able to get Jordan Poole and Andrew Wiggins, or maybe the Warriors are able to negotiate to keep Poole, if they give up on Wiggins fresh off of a Finals MVP caliber performance, that's a good deal to me. I'm just saying that I think that's a good deal for a Brooklyn Nets team that will clearly be in a full rebuild mode, as they will likely trade Kyrie Irving as well. If you're the Warriors, you sell the fact that you're not going to be able to pay all these talents any darn way. You lock Kevin Durant back in. You go right back to where you left off a few years ago. You're already fresh off a championship. Steph has already proven that he don't need KD. He just wants him. KD's a luxury car, not a necessity. I look at this as a potential, and I can't rule it out because I would have ruled out him going to Golden State in 2016. If you look at it from a Klay Thompson perspective, it answers some issues for him in the future with Golden State. Bringing in Kevin Durant would open up some holes that Klay Thompson, assuming that he's able to get back to where he was before injury with a full offseason to continue to rehab and work out. Kevin Durant coming in will open up some holes that in theory would allow Klay Thompson to fill them again. I could see this happening for real. I just can't rule it out. Steph walking around not ruling it out on the golf course. If you're thinking Draymond Green ain't doing something behind the scenes, we ain't getting podcasts daily for a reason. I think the Warriors are at bare minimum exhausting every measure, talking to KD, who I believe they believe is a very impressionable guy, and I think they're considering going back to KD and saying, hey, come home, bro. This is where you were happy. This is where you got the ball whenever you needed. You were our best player. Let's do it again.